Hello everyone, welcome to another market review. It's just gonna be me talking about the markets in general. What I think happens next, just some general thoughts. All right, so before I get into that, thanks to the sponsor Bybit of my live streams and market reviews. Link is in description. I'm still running an iPhones giveaways actually. You can still participate. All you have to do is use my Bybit link. All right, you have to fill in a form as well, but I'll link to the tweet in the description. Okay, if you use my link, you get much more than just being in the competition for the iPhones. You can also get Coin Market Manager. I'm sure you've seen it on Twitter, right? So the platform with all the equity curves and stuff, where you can connect your exchange with API and it automatically tracks all of your trading. So if you want to get that fully for free, okay, I've partnered up with them as well. All you have to do is simply use the Bybit link. So it's completely free. Make a Bybit account using the link below, deposit your money on there, start trading on there, and once you connect your Coin Market Manager account with that Bybit account, you should be able to get all of the paid features for free. All right, so that's gonna be it. Also, if you enjoyed this episode, leave a like. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. All right, so with that being said, let's talk about the markets. Okay, so from last week, massive week, right? Last week. Now the question is this a breakout or just another test of resistance? Where we see another nuke. Okay, well, I'll start off. I don't think that we trade towards this area without at least sweeping this 32k area. All right, I've talked about this range from this monthly candle, right, from June last year, June's high and June's low. Okay, June's low got swept here, massive reclaim, dipped, retest into this breaker, and then started running. Beautiful and perfect retest of, if we remove this for a second, of this range mean, actually a perfect tap. Okay, this is no hindsight. I've had this range for ages. You can go watch my previous videos. So perfect tap there, sweeping last month's low. We said last month's high, the draw there is next, and guess what? Now last month's high swept as well. And it shouldn't be a surprise that this last month's high is now acting as a support. Okay, you ideally don't want to see last month's high get lost again. And if we do, you want to see it a quick sweep in there, okay, and then a fast reclaim to target higher. Okay, so for me, the target for me for Bitcoin is up here, so it's still higher, above 32k, but we've got to be ready for any scenario. We did sweep some highs, okay, and we still have some lows resting below here, so I could see a sweep of some lows before any significant break higher. I am ready in case Bitcoin breaks higher from here, but also if we dip first. All right, so I've longed some alts this morning. Actually, I longed Pepe, Sol, and Hedging. I don't know how you pronounce it. It's this one over here. Longed those three. I'll explain why in a second, okay? But since I was long on 3 altcoins, I wanted to short hedge with a Bitcoin short, okay? So I'll show you right now. If we add in some more levels on Bitcoin, we know that these are the highs. These were the initial highs after all of this upside, right? Where we first saw a retrace, where we started stalling and started ranging, okay? The first low after this high was this low, okay? The high got swept here, retest, another local sweep into supply, retest, and then went for some lows, okay? And these lows down here are unswept, okay? So the question was, is this gonna just leave these lows behind and go for the highs straight away and go for this 32K mark? Or are we gonna go for the lows first and do something like this, boom, and then reclaim and go for the highs? Well, the only reason I shorted it, and as you can see, I am actually currently underwater. But if this was the only trade I was in, I wouldn't have taken this short. But all this is doing is acting as a hedge against my alt plays. Okay, so if this gets stopped out, my alts will be in good profit. So it'll all be good. But it was just yeah, too dangerous to fully bet on upside on alts without protecting for a nuke and a flush lower, because if it's gonna dump, right, it will probably be something like this, and it will probably be aggressive towards this low, wick the low, and then get above here again. Okay, so I just want to be ready. If that happens, alts will probably straight up nuke as well, and then I want to be protected. Okay, so with that being said, as for Bitcoin, I'm still targeting up here, but I could see lower prices first. If that happens, okay, if we nuke here, I will be looking for longs lower down within this region, okay? If it doesn't and we go for the highs from here, so be it. This short hedge will get stopped out, but then alts will more than likely follow big time, and I'll get my profit there, okay? So first one I want to talk about is Pepe. Straightforward, okay, from last week. Not the best RR, risk to reward, that we got here on this setup, but the probability was high, in my eyes at least, which is why I still took it. I took it half risk in case we would dump lower first and then I'd add to full risk, but we straight up shot above and now we're ranging above my entry, so I'm just keeping it half risk, okay? Now we have this clean range from these lows to these highs, okay? So from all of this downside, lows, pump, highs. Lows got swept on this move, boom. Build up demand here, sort of a breaker, okay? So resistance, and I flipped it. So any downside into this gray area should get bought up, okay? That's why I'm keeping my stop all the way down here, but my target is all the way up here, okay? So as you can see, I'm in 0.5 R profit right now, but I'm looking for much more. I might take some off on this local range high here, but to be honest, I'm looking for a swing much higher towards clean liquidity resting above here, here, and then here. Okay, so clean highs above, clean lows got swept already, so the draw on liquidity is to the upside, and the invalidation is really clear below this gray demand. Okay, so that's Pepe. Yeah, then this one, right? I longed this morning around here, as you can still see. The idea was basically that these high time frame lows got swept there, okay? Resistance got flipped into support, and this resistance support flip happened with another local flip, local sweep of liquidity. Clean lows, swept, reclaimed, okay, and then upside. So I wanted to see straight up continuation from here, higher. Okay, we didn't get that. We got a retest, another retest, and now it's looking quite strong again. But I closed like an hour ago around here. So for a small loss, I got out. Why? Because Bitcoin was kind of looking shaky, right? Things weren't too clean for me, and I felt overexposed to upside, okay? Which is why I closed this one down. I'm still in Pepe, and another one I longed this morning. This is actually my favorite one. Sol, okay? You've all heard from this one. Clean, high time frame, demand, breaker, whatever you want to call it. High time frame low, okay? High time frame low aggressively swept into that area. Reclaimed the low, retest, and what do we want to see now? Continuation to the upside. If we zoom in, to the lower time frames, to the 4 hour, what do we see? A local range here being built up right above local demand consolidation that led to the up move, resting right below this range low. Okay, why this range? Upside, this was the high that led to the first decent retrace from this up move. First low after as range low, mid-range kind of pivotal. Okay, range low swept into where? Well, into that consolidation. Clean range rules, right? Liquidity resting where? High time frame low swept, low time frame low swept, high time frame highs unswept, low time frame highs also unswept. So liquidity clearly resting higher here. What I want to see here is a break above this lower time frame range mean, so something like this, boom, and then towards this high. I will likely take some off on the sweep there, just in case we sweep it, break back inside this range, and then go back for range lows, right? But definitely hold some in case we extend our target and pump higher towards this clean high up here, which lines up with former support, which might now act as resistance. All right, that's gonna be it for today. So I hope you get my thought process here, why I did the things I did. I'm updating everything live in my Discord group, live entries, exits, share everything, okay? If you want to get in, do the same as I said at the start. Simply use that link in the description, which gives you also access to free Coin Market Manager and gets you in for the iPhone giveaway. Okay, I hope you liked it. If you enjoyed it, simply leave a like and subscribe to my YouTube. That's all I'm asking. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.